so don't give up. Hey guys, welcome back to another vloggy vlog. Sometime last year I told you guys, even myself, that I wanted to be a vlogger to kind of share my story, you know, kind of capture memories and moments and such like that. And so in the process of me starting my YouTube journey, or vlogging journey I should say, I essentially kind of came into like creating an intentional living series, which you may have already seen a couple of those videos. It's literally just kind of like a reflective diary of me and my journey doing YouTube. So if you haven't checked out my intentional living series, you know, I would recommend you guys maybe just checking it out. So, new topic. If you guys may not have known, your girl started back school. I lately kind of have been feeling low-key certain kind of way, only because around this time last year, I had started my accelerated nursing program. I have a previous bachelor's degree in health sciences that I wanted to use for graduate school because my longer term goal was to become a physician assistant. Didn't really get to go to PA school like I had wanted to because I didn't really have the financial means to be able to not work. I have 3 years, give or take, right? So with that being said, I want to help people. My desire, my passion, and my purpose, I feel like, is to be of service to others. Option to choose the 16-month program or the 12-month program. Your girl decided she wanted to do the 12-month program. Get it in, get it out. Let's crank this out. Long story short there, let me just kind of get to the point, right? I did take myself out of the accelerated nursing program. And honestly, you guys, it was not an easy decision to begin with. I was kind of feeling like I was going to fail one of the classes, which made me withdraw. Regardless if you pass the class, if your exam average does not equate to the average that your school is requiring, that's nursing school failing. My school's exam average, you had to have like a 75. I was not there. And I had like maybe 2 exams left, and I personally did not feel like I could get the scores that I needed to you know, maintain the 75% exam average. Nursing school and regular college, completely different. And I feel like honestly it was kind of designed that way to kind of weed people out, I feel like, personally, because you know, it is a very demanding, and dealing with patients, you're dealing with people's lives. You need to know what you're doing. And I'm not saying that I'm not smart enough, because I personally dropped out of the program, but I feel like in retrospect, me deciding to withdraw from the program was kind of like a blessing in disguise, because like I said, my biological dad was hospitalized 4 times while I was in this program. And I feel like the entire time I was in this program, something always was going wrong. Like something just was going wrong. And like it just was not a smooth transition. Like nothing started smoothly. Something was just always going on. I lost over 20 pounds in the program from the start of April to October. I was just so incredibly stressed out with everything going on, and it was just kind of like I had to bow out. And I kind of low-key have been feeling some type of way about that, because here we are almost literally 1 year later, and your girl could have been graduating, but we're not. We do have a little more time left, but I'm thankful in regard, because I feel like God's still been showing his hand in the situation and in my nursing school journey and career, I feel like, because I personally was able to secure a position at the hospital that I did my clinicals at as a nurse tech. And a nurse tech is a tech essentially that is in school for nursing, is kind of like a a PCT role or like a CNA role. So I remember my clinical instructor talking to us about that on the first day of clinical, and I really thought that would be a good thing to have under my belt. And I feel like it's definitely giving me the hands-on experience that I've never had with patients. Becoming essentially a nurse tech has really opened my eyes to a lot of things of nursing and how valuable each role is in the patient's care process. And I'm so incredibly thankful for that opportunity. Now this semester, I am actually taking the class that I dropped from my accelerated program. So I'm retaking this class, and now I'm also in it's called a re-entry class, where I feel like personally it's like a lot of busy work. You know, you kind of do like little reflective journals on whatever assignments that they give you. We're doing a lot of ATIs, which is kind of like a preparatory type of NCLEX style type of questions that are supposed to prepare you for taking your NCLEX, your state boards. And then like we have like, so yeah, they give you like a assigned list of different ATIs that you have to complete, along with like 400 additional NCLEX type of questions that you have to complete before the semester's over, that you just have to log in regards to the class that you're retaking. So I am finding questions that are heavily based on pathophysiology, because that's the course that I withdrew from. And so little less than a month left in spring semester, and prayerfully I'll have 3 more semesters after this, and then I will graduate. But the only thing with like the traditional program, they don't take classes over the summer, so it is a longer process for that. I really wish they took classes over the summer. I think only the accelerated program takes classes over the summer, just because it is a smaller campus and they don't have enough staff to make that, you know, available for everybody essentially. So that's kind of like where I'm at in my nursing school process and journey so far. I know, you guys, I haven't really talked much about it, just because I kind of felt a little ashamed that I had a goal and I wasn't able to fulfill that goal. But at the same time, I feel like you just have to trust the process. You just have to trust the journey essentially, and not everybody's journey is going to be linear. Like, you're going to have your ups and your downs. You're going to have, you know, things occur. I'm learning through this process is that even though like my nursing school journey it's been very all over the place, but I still can see God's hand and his provision in my life in that regard. And I can say the transition from the accelerated nursing program to the traditional program, 1, I'm actually able to breathe. 2, I don't feel as stressed. Yeah, you guys, like, it's just a lot. But also, oh yeah, I forgot. Also in the re-entry class that we had to do, we also had to do like some little lab simulations and stuff like that to kind of refresh skills. So I'm not necessarily upset that I had to take like this re-entry class, because I feel like it was kind of like a refresher for your girl on a lot of skills that I hadn't been able to really like do, 1, in clinical when I was in the accelerated program. Like, I hadn't been able to really like practice IV sticks because an opportunity never really presented itself to do so. So I was able to kind of, you know, get back into that doing in the sim lab, because it was kind of like one and done. Literally learned the skill in an hour, checked off on it, and I hadn't been able to really practice that skill any time since then. Literally months, so many months apart. I mean, being able to actually be able to utilize and practice that skill. I feel like the position that I'm in currently now with my nursing school journey, I'm actually able to like learn better, not necessarily memorize, but actually learn and be able to like teach back and kind of know the stuff more so than I felt like I was doing in the accelerated program. I literally felt like I was just kind of skating by, and I didn't know how. It was just because like it's just so much material that you had to learn. But I just wanted to encourage anybody, maybe if you're in nursing school, or if you have something similar, like life be throwing lemons and life be lifing, and either like you're one like comparing your life to other people and your progress in your journey. Please don't do that. Like a nursing student, or if you're just going through life and you don't feel like maybe like your goals or the things that you set were either one, realistic, or two, if you just kind of fell short for whatever reason, this is your time to get yourself up, encourage yourself, and keep it moving. Because at the end of the day, we all have a purpose, we all have a story, we all have a journey, and it is for the greater good for you to be able to continue your journey and your story. So don't give up. Don't give up, friends. Sorry, I'm watching Zachary. He's going fishing today, and I'm going to tag along with him.
What are you doing?
Vlogging.
All right, he's lining his pole, and then I'm gonna put some shorts on. You can wear that.
Okay.
Come get out of the car. Come on. Come on.
Good. Yeah, you guys. So that's essentially where I'm at right now when it comes to nursing school. Like I said, I didn't know if I was gonna really share that or not, just because, you know, sometimes it's embarrassing. But at the same time, you just have to kind of get to a point in your life where you don't care what other people think. And I feel like that's what I had to learn through this season and this process, because even doing YouTube, like, for whatever reason, I always care what people had to think. And at the end of the day, like, people want to do whatever they want to do. It doesn't matter. So why not do what you want to do? Even if it sounds so silly, do it. in the most respectful way possible, y'all. Like I'm just saying, yeah. Y'all, so when I was in the bait shop, the ladies that were giving me the bait, she said, "You smell good, are you going fishing?" I was like, I might join him. She's like, "Oh, you don't get tore up." I was like, I might not join him. Oh man, like, I'm really not dressed for fishing, y'all. Like, I'm burning up. I don't know what I was thinking. Like, really? I'm about to burn up. I'll see you guys. Alright, you guys, so we're at the park fishing. I'm gonna start watching Zachary fish more than me fish, but I'll get him to set my little pole up in a little bit. Zachary's setting up my line. I'm about to cast it. Oh, I got something.
No way. Go. Oh. Put some line out.
Something today. Probably filming more than I'm actually fishing, but I'm trying, y'all. We're with Zach's friend. Zach's friend caught a crab. So we're moving spots. No luck where we're at now.
Well, the only thing we caught was rocks today.
So I guess the guys are done for the day.
Bad day fishing. It's a good day at work. It really sucks when you have a bad day at work and a bad day fishing.